Rod, you're not a fan of the tattoo. Is that true?
No, I'm not a fan of the tattoo, but, in fairness, it doesn't really bother me too much that Virgin Airways or Virgin Atlantic is doing this. It's not the most egregious thing that old Beardo's ever done. That would be taking all our money for his useless railway services. If he wants to have air stewardesses, with the tattoo of a dolphin climbing out of a butthole, I don't mind. You go ahead with it. I don't really care. It's just that the tattoo has become kind of so ubiquitous and so boring, and it says something about our culture at the moment, and it's a culture which I think is simultaneously narcissistic and very, very shallow. Everything we do these days is in order to draw attention to ourselves. And of course, you couldn't get a more shallow way of drawing more attention to yourself than the tattoo, which is literally and metaphorically skin deep. And that's what we have to put up with now. People desperate to draw attention to themselves by drawing on their bodies. It's a kind of equivalent. It's a kind of kidultry. It's like being 6 years old again. I used to draw on my arms when I was 6 years old. I had friends in school. I remember one boy who decided to tattoo the name of his girlfriend onto his arm with a razor blade and some ink once whilst I was in comprehensive school, and she binned him the next day. I thought was absolutely marvellous. It's utterly ubiquitous. The footballers all have them, apart from the really good ones. Whereas once upon a time, it was something which had a certain kind of rough nobility about it. You'd either been in prison or you'd been in the Royal Navy. Today, it's a kind of ubiquity. It's spread to the middle classes. I dare say the toffs have got them these days. I just think it's unsightly, but more than unsightly, representative of a culture which I just don't like anymore. Maybe I'm just a miserable old fucker.
Well, Rod, I do two sides of the story always on this show. So, Rod, I've got to bring in now the King of Inkland. Yes, that is his real name, changed by deed poll. And the King of Inkland is Britain's most tattooed man. So, King, great to have you. You've got to tell Rod Liddle he's completely wrong.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to disagree with him, which might surprise both of you and everyone. Everyone is absolutely entitled to their opinion, first of all.
That's true.
And he did touch on the very important history, prisoners, the Royal Navy. We go back thousands of years. One of the first human, the history humans were doing on their body, surgery and marking the body. So, this is my way of lifestyle. It's not everybody's. And, that's a recent video of me getting inked today, as you can see. Wasn't a very pleasant experience.
Is there anything not inked, King of Inkland?
I'm pretty much head to toe covered. We're under, taking tattoos off now with laser technology, which has drastically improved over the last 2 decades. This is my personal art. And Rod isn't the first and won't be the last kind of person that I've come across with those kind of opinions. And I get many people also in the tattoo community that do not like my art, but it's my personal choice of art, my own personal art collection.
Well, Rod, you've seen it now, Rod. What do you make of the King of Inkland?
I think he's got a large number of tattoos on his body, Dan.